Rod Morris is out, Paul Kahn, Mark Murray and also Mal Meninga, who unfortunately, due to a funeral of his father, cannot be here tonight. But they have a pretty good side just the same, and they'll take a ton of beating in this match tonight. The South team commencing their tour next Thursday against the Gold Coast here in Queensland. Here's a full team for the South Island. There's a few ex-internationals here, a few players that haven't made the tour, one because Bennett, O'Donnell because of unavailability and so forth, but there's a pretty good South Island team. They'll be much fitter and much better than they were last time round. Brisbane side under a little bit of pressure now as the South Island take the tap with Griffin. Griffin sends it across to Dalzell. Dalzell held up about 8 metres out from the Brisbane line. Can South Island start off in a good frame of mind by getting an early try? Griffin turns it back inside and went over the shoulder of Dwyer. They quickly recovered, however, but lost a lot of momentum. From the play the ball now. Not a good pass, but nicely picked up by Edkins. Little kick coming through. Could be a bit of a chance here. Yes, it's going to be a big chance. Diving at it over there will be Green, and Green is in, is he? Yes, he's in. Green in for the try. He was replaced, of course, for the State of Origin matches by John Dowling. He's won this one. Sully, cross over there to Lewis. Lewis getting it on to Miles. Doubling around is Lewis. But he's well wrapped up over there. Murphy and also O'Donnell coming in to put him over. He'll play it now. This is Brett French, one of the newcomers. Takes the place of Mal Meninga. There's a gap for him. Stepping his way through. French is away. He'll score. Oh, looks so easy. Brett French gets his big chance to play with teammate Gene Miles tonight in this Brisbane side. And he steps straight through them. And about to play it. Dummy half, Griffin. Coming through solidly this time is Dwyer. Lost the ball, though. Picked up by Bernard, and here's a chance. Brad Sully trying to find that gap. Coming across his Edkins. He's up over the halfway. Sends it back inside. And Brisbane getting a good early start to the second quarter, as New Zealand were starting to put it to them, but they lost the ball. And from there on in, it was Brisbane throwing it right away. Gary Thompson takes the tap, sends it away to Monty Lewis. Lewis with the long one, comes on to Sully. Sully to Grenke on the bustle up the centre, still going. Grenke unloads it away nicely to French. French can't get it away just as well because there would have been a lot of trouble on the way. Canescu gets it back to Bernarden. Bernarden got it away then to Niebling. Niebling tried to turn it back inside. Not a good idea. It's going to be knocked down by New Zealand, and it'll be Canescu to come away with it, and there's another 6 tackles. A bit shaky, but they're there. Sully with the long one coming on to Lewis. Lewis to laser pass. Now sends a long one coming in over there to Norm Carr. Carr on to Colin Scott into the back line. Scott's going for the line, and he's in. Colin Scott over for the try. And it was, actually, it'll be Murphy to wrestle him down. They spin it wide here, Brisbane. They're a big chance. Of course, South Island are moving up very smartly now in the back line. Starting to move it again. That's Gene Miles. Colin Scott is down injured at the moment. Trainer on with him. Lewis making out he's going to kick now. Sends it away to Scott coming into the back line. He got up pretty quickly when he saw a few things happening. Back inside it goes this time to Todd over the top, and here's Niebling running away. Niebling will race away and score the try. And he's in for yet another one. And South Island obviously are going to put the bomb up somewhere along the line. That's Edkins putting one up. It's not a good one. It's a cross field. Jumping up very quickly over there to pull the ball into the ground will be Gene Miles. So that's taken the pressure off, and it'll come into a half-time break in 23 seconds from now. Canescu from dummy half. Cavalier. From the play the ball to Wally Lewis. Lewis with a long one to Sully. He lets it go to Bernard. If they let it go, there could be trouble. Here they go again. Brisbane up over the halfway mark now. Pass comes back inside to French. French is striding out. He'll go away untouched again. Nice work. French is over as the half-time hooter sounds. After lead-up work coming in from Brian Niebling again. He was down injured, but he unloaded it. That was the main thing. And Frank, nice kick. Brings play up to just about 20 metres out from the New Zealand line. Tap to be taken by Greg Canescu. He'll send it across there to the front row, Shane Bernarden. Bernarden eventually tackled by Tony Cole. Away from dummy half this time is Canescu. He's only a couple of metres out. Dummy half waiting for it this time is Bernarden again. He'll let it go. Brad Sully. Sully's through the gap. Had players coming on either side. Ian Edkins and also Tony Cole, but he was able to go straight through. That one just came off the side. So now, it's Paulson. Dummy half, waiting for it is Canescu. Bernardin. Carting it up the centre is Shane Bernardin. Not a great deal. There's nothing between the two teams in possession. Here's Colin Scott again. He's on the burst. He's up over the halfway, but French is there. Nice tackle by the halfback to put him down, but Colin Scott in full flight. And so are the Brisbane side as Lewis sends it back over to Miles. Bernardin. Norm Carr. Card enabling through the gap. It was a mile wide, but he came through nicely. Gary Thompson setting sail back inside. Put down. He's hurt in that tackle too, Niebling. That knee's playing up on him again. Meanwhile, this is Sully. Sully gets it away to Canescu. Canescu put down. They're 20 metres out now. The Brisbane team on the burst. And the referee saying he's lost that ball, Canescu, and so we'll have a scrum coming up. It was the final tackle on its way. It's Cole playing it back to Griffin. Coming through quite solidly that time is Harris. Away from dummy half Dwyer to Griffin. Griffin with a bit of a gap. Back it goes to French. French in turn going to be wrapped up by Brad Sully. Brisbane leading by 26-3. 8 minutes remaining in this, the third quarter. Over the top, bit of room to move coming up there for Green. Now getting it away over there this time to Perkins. Perkins straight ahead. Scott got him with a nice tackle and into touch. Nice piece of work. Chased the South Island winger and pulled him into touch. So we have a scrum going down just on the Brisbane quarter line.
Nice wide
is Green. Griffin. On it goes then to O'Donnell. Puts the boot underneath it. The ball is racing for touch. Is it going to beat Brad Backer to touch? No, it's not. Backer is there. Turns around, starts to move across field. French, the halfback, comes up and puts him down just about on the quarter line. Played forward this time by Brad Backer. Still going. Centre back inside to Sully, and here's a try. Sully racing away, no one inside. And Sully's over underneath the posts to give Brisbane a lead of 29 points to 3. Well, it came.
He's a top forward, this Niebling. In all phases of the game.
He's had a very good game tonight. Some expatriate New Zealander, 29 points in 6 minutes is all he wants. And they've lost the ball here. This is Gene Miles. He got it away then to French, and French gets it away to Thompson. But it's going to be forward. Now, maybe French could have gone on his own, John, really.
Yes, he was in a position to go on it, but he tried to do the right thing, and it came undone.
Out of that scrum. And Brad Sully is going to take a quick tap, I would say. We'll take a tap, put it that way. To Bernardin, then to Harry. Harry trying to step through himself. Got it away then to Thompson, who was around the action there. All chasing the ball at this stage. Played forward. Paulson going for the, rather Elliott going for the line, and he's in. Played forward by Elliott. And was able to dive in for the try. Not a great deal to that one. Not a great deal at all. But we'll have a quick look at it. There he goes. Through. And is over for the try. So that makes a lead of 34 points to 3 for Brisbane over the South Island of New Zealand. And who's Bruce Harry?